Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a glorious day. So today I'm going to be talking to you about selling your clothes or unwanted items online. Basically, I'm going to divide this video up into 3 different sections. So in the first section, I'm going to be talking about the sustainability aspect of this, which is very important to me, as I'm sure we all know by now. Then for the second part, I'm going to be talking about how it's really good for you financially, how you can make quite a bit of money by selling old unwanted items online. And for the third part, I'm going to be giving you some selling tips, things that I've learned. So for this video, I've teamed up with Gumtree, which is an online marketplace where you can sell unwanted items online. And I've honestly used Gumtree for a few years. Like, my mum originally showed me how to use it when we were selling some of our old furniture. It's a really easy platform if you're just getting started selling stuff online. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Australians on average have around about $5,400 worth of unwanted stuff lying around their house that they can potentially sell. And all of this stuff, for the majority of people, is probably going to end up in landfill or end up being thrown out when they clear it out of their space. Australians send something like 85% of our textiles to landfill, and we throw out about 6,000 kilograms of clothing per 10 minutes. So when you sell your items online, you're not only just preventing those items from going to landfill, you're also preventing those people that are buying it from buying from first-hand stores and buying from retail stores. And that's something that's really good, because when you buy secondhand, you're not paying for more and more things to be produced. I remember watching a documentary, and they said that the waste that we as Australians generate is growing 2 times as fast as our population is growing, which is pretty hectic. By selling unwanted presents, unwanted clothes, unwanted furniture and electronics, we are really doing a little 1% for the planet, because instead of having those in our landfill decomposing for God knows how long, we are giving this to someone who needs it, and we are also preventing them from buying that same product that would end up in the landfill along with the one that you're throwing out as well. Not only is it good to resell your items, decluttering your space is also really, I believe, a healthy activity. Things don't necessarily make you happy. For example, my good friend and I decided it was time to go through her monster of a wardrobe and sort out what items she wanted to keep, what items she wanted to sell, and what items she wanted to donate. And it took us around about 3 hours to sort through every single item of clothing that she had. When we finished going through her wardrobe, she said to me, "It's so nice to see it smaller. It's such a relief." We ended up getting 5 big garbage bags full of clothing that was just to donate, and then we had 2 massive bags as well that she wanted to sell. So she donated the majority of stuff, even though she probably could have sold it, but it just would have been such an immense task. I have 2 big bags of that clothing that I will be selling on Gumtree for her, and I just thought I'd show you really quickly just a very small selection of the stuff that we're going to be selling, and a rough estimate of how much we're going to be selling it for. She has this beautiful mesh top here, and this one is got like a little bit of embroidery here. It's a beautiful orange color. This one's originally from Zara. She's only worn it once, so I reckon we'd be able to like sell this one for probably like $25–30. So another item that we'd be selling is this one here. It's a gorgeous oversized denim jacket. This is by a brand called State of Love that I haven't heard of. And again, she said she'd only worn this one time, so perfect condition. I reckon we could probably get this denim one for around $35. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about how it can really benefit you financially. You can make like a pretty decent sum of money by selling furniture, electronics, clothing, junk you have lying around, paintings, plants. You can sell pretty much anything on this website, and that's what I love so much about Gumtree, is that it's really quite versatile. For example, like if you got any unwanted Christmas presents or unwanted presents, you can sell those on Gumtree and actually make a profit. When we moved into this apartment, we were given 2 blenders as housewarming present, which we don't really need two of. That blender is in perfect condition. It has never been used as far as I know. We still have the box for it. So we could probably sell that for quite a bit of money. For example, with this blender, I would do a quick search on the website, see how much other blenders of the same kind of type would cost. And I get a rough estimate of how much it would be. Then, for example, if I wanted to sell it for about $60, I would put on the website $70, just because people like a bargain, you know, they like feeling like they've got a discount off it. So if someone was to offer me a little bit lower, I'd accept it, and then I'd make an easier sale. So buying unwanted presents and buying secondhand items is so much cheaper than buying real things. So when you actually buy from these websites as well, you're not only being sustainable, you're also being financially smarter. And just as an example of a few other things that I'll probably be selling, it's not just clothes for me. I'm going to be selling maybe some paintings. So now I'm just going to quickly go into some selling tips, just as a few things that I've learned over the years of me selling my clothes online. Tip that I have that is so important: please take a good photo, for the love of God. There are some real shockers out there. You don't want to be using like your grandma's Nokia to take a photo of the item that you're going to be selling, because if it's blurry, if it's bad quality, people are going to be assuming that the item as well is bad quality. Don't use photos from a website, because quite often when you use photos from a website, it seems like you may not have the item, or there may be something to hide about the item. The second tip that I have is to show any imperfections with the product on the website. This can avoid disputes, and also if you're transparent and open about any imperfections that the items may have, that makes it a lot easier to sell, because people know what they're buying. I think I've already mentioned this one, but price it higher than the actual price you'd like. If it's a more expensive item, people like to get a discount. I think I've said what I want to say. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I hope you have a beautiful day. See ya.